Doomadgee State School is a very warm and welcome place to work. It's a very inclusive environment, and I would have to say that the staff are very supportive of each other and they're very supportive of the students.
There are opportunities for everyone, and we certainly promote the department's values of equity and excellence. And I think we recognise that everyone's at different stages of their journey, and it's about supporting them through that.
Colleagues at Doomadgee State School become like your family. And so we're a very supportive team of teachers.
I knew someone in Doomadgee and they would always rave about how great of a place it is, and I was scared at first, thinking to come to a remote school can seem quite scary, but I was ready to try something new and I said I'll do it, and so I came out here and it was the best decision I ever made.
I would say that we're quite lucky when it comes to our teacher accommodation. All of our houses are newly refurbished, and we have a couple of near new houses as well. All of the properties are maintained by the department as well, so that's one less thing to worry about living out here.
Being in Doomadgee, it is an Aboriginal community and they have been so welcoming and accepting of us. I really love the relationships that I have formed here.
Tech is an interesting one because people might think this is a very remote location and we might be lacking resources in that sense, but I would say it's quite the contrary actually. I would say we're quite well resourced, and particularly when it comes to tech we have access to all the same resources that you would find in any school in Brisbane or a metropolitan area.
Doomadgee is a very safe community. We've never felt unsafe or threatened here in Doomadgee. It's been a great experience, and it's just like living anywhere else.
I think that's also another big misconception that a lot of people have, and it prevents people from coming out and trying remote communities because they're always like, oh, the behaviours out there are so much different. No, I don't think so. I think you're going to get the same behaviours at Doomadgee as you're going to get in a city school.
It is a very family-friendly place. There's a lot of families that live in Doomadgee, and there's a lot for families to do. We've got Lawn Hill Station just below Doomadgee. We've also got Budjamala, which is the national park, which is a beautiful place to visit, beautiful waterfalls and a lovely camp area. There's Adele's Grove. We've got Hell's Gate, that's a wonderful place to visit. We've got Burgtown, Normanton and Corumba, only a half a day's drive away. And there's a lot of hidden treasures in the bush that we can go and explore if we're in the mood.
We love to even just meet up and just have movie nights, dinner nights. I do games nights with some of the teachers or even some of the nurses here in Doomadgee.
We have staff who have come out for a 2-year service and are now in their 4th, 5th and 6th year. And I think that's testament to not only the work that we're doing here, but also the relationships that they form over time.
The advice I would give to anyone wanting to go to Doomadgee is to be open-minded and to say yes to the opportunity. It is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life to take my family out into a remote community.
I think if you're considering coming to a place like Doomadgee, absolutely, I would just go for it because you just learn so much, and at the very least it's an experience.
So my ultimate advice to anyone considering moving to teach and work in Doomadgee is to do it, because the experience you get here is something that you won't experience in any other school, in any other context, and it's such a rich experience.